Wait, French what? Oh, Fury. Hello fellow humans and welcome to this week's shop review. And starting off with the most important section, that is obviously the tanks. Not much has changed. The first row is not really any good and most of them will be gone soon. The FCM-36 is a tier 3, it's a joke, so there's no reason to buy it. So is the Dicker Max. It's a vehicle that's been in the game for years. However, it's never been good, just like the 5A isn't really that good either, so don't recommend buying it. And the Crypt 38D is a meme, but not a good one. Let me move on to the devastating wave. I don't know what with these titles, but anyway, 11,000 for the Lorraine 40T and the AMX M449. Now, if you look at them on their own, the AMX M449 for 7.5k, that's really bad, and the Lorraine for 5.5k. If this would be the good 5.5k bundle instead of include nothing, it would be amazing. However, both of these alone, I really wouldn't recommend them. And 7.5k for the AMX M449, that's just not it. If it's basically a TF4A2, but worse. So depends. Now, 11k for both of them, however, can be pretty solid. The opposite of solid is anything in this row. The Warhammer tanks suck, and the Fire and Ice suck as well. So there's zero reason to buy those. And the G-Saur, it's still here. It's still overpriced. Now, and lastly, the MX-30B is new, but it's not new because it's always been horrible. And you should absolutely never buy this because this vehicle might be the singular pay-to-lose tier 10 that World of Tanks Blitz has to offer. And in other news, the new Battle Pass allows you to get the Skoda T25 once again, but this time it was doused in gallium. And now we get to the Battle Pass within the Battle Pass, and that's the Retrotopia, where you can collect kit coins. And to sum this event up, at Tier 7 you've got a Tier 7 Indian Panzer. At Tier 8 you have a Super Pershing that is a bit more super than the regular Super Pershing, but not super enough to really be great. And at Tier 10 we have a pretty fast 50 TP that you can't get for free, that you have to pay for. So basically, the beginning, the Tier 7, you can get it for free just by playing. The Tier 8 is very difficult to get if you're playing for free, because you need a lot of games. The Tier 9 is pretty much impossible to get unless you pay. And here we go with the MX-30B, the worst Tier 10 medium tank in World of Tanks Blitz. Now, I am aware that the 121B exists, but that thing at least has some rectifying qualities. This thing just sucks. Now, you take a Leopard and you strip away everything that is good about the Leopard. You add a turret armor that doesn't mean anything because you have a massive cupola on top of the vehicle, and you end up with the MX-30B if and only if you also strip away some DPM and mobility. So, great. Now, the problem with this thing is just it's a collector's vehicle, which means you have to pay for it, and you then have to pay for a tank that is significantly worse than anything else that you might encounter at Tier 10, especially in terms of the medium tanks, because there ain't anything that is as bad as this. I mean, you also have the Object 140 that exists, but even the Object 140 does have its own niche, sort of, that it can play into. This vehicle, on the other hand, it's just overall trash. So, now we're gonna have to fight in ice, and that's not cool. Okay. Yeah, so this isn't gonna happen at all. I'm gonna get out of here. Now the team is obviously not good because going city on this map, I don't know how after this map existing for, I don't know, half a decade, people are still bad enough to go city on this map, but here we are. So now we've got 4 guys in the city, which is not good. And let's see. Obviously this isn't gonna go anywhere because, I mean, this is an MX-30B in a city where it doesn't belong. But let's see what we can still get, because, I mean, this is a great demonstration of this vehicle, because it just can't do anything. Whatever you do, if you fight a medium tank, well, congratulations, that medium tank is better. If you fight a heavy tank, well, congratulations, that heavy tank is also better. If you fight a tank destroyer, well, that tank destroyer is also better. So, yeah, there is nothing that comes quite to close to the shittiness of this vehicle, because overall, you're paying to lose. Big time. Okay, let's try to get up the hill again, because I mean, those 2 guys went down. So I'm going to try to get up again to sort of counteract that a bit, but the I-7 is obviously there. But I will be able to get a shot again because he just fired. And there we go. And then we'll get a shot again, because, I mean, he's inaccurate, so he's going to spend a bit aiming, and that's going to be okay. Alright, so we've got 4 guys over there, done 2.5k so far. That's alright, sort of. But that's what you're going to get with this vehicle. You're going to get alright at best. You're way better off, especially if you're a good player, you're way better off with a Leopard 1, because that vehicle just allows you to do much, much better. And now, the problems start. 3 versus 4 is not good. Them having significantly amount hit points is also not good. That's better. And them capping is also not good. And also them being in the city is also not good, because I can't get in there because I'm an AMX-30B. And even if I would be full HP, it wouldn't work. So, yeah. We do have the E100 capping. He's also on a lot of HP. I'm obviously not going to be going in there. I think that's obvious. Because then I'm instantly dead. Now, this position up here isn't really great, because obviously if someone does decide to peek, or if the E100 does come out here, then I'm pretty vulnerable, but its gun depression isn't infinite, so we're gonna have to work with that. And now, here's the E100. He's gonna turn around. I can still get shot because of that horrible cupola on top, so gotta be very careful here. The E100 is now pushing the 268, and that's fine by me, because that now means that I will be able to crossfire. I don't know what they're doing. They're really kind of exposing themselves to the 268 all the time, which is good for me, because first of all, they're not looking at me, and second of all, the 268 is doing a lot of damage. So that is truly beautiful. Now we're going to have to wait and see what goes on. The IS-7 isn't really in a good position. If he would have fallen back earlier, it would have been most likely a better idea for him to do, because then he could have used the cover back there, but now he's just a bit dead. And we have gotten them on significantly lower HP than they were before, but there are still 4 of them alive. And the E100 can be a one-shot, but the rest of them are not. Now I'm going to be able to peek here and wait just a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to send the blind, or just do that. Oh, spotted. Guess I'm not. So I will be... I'm not going to peek, because obviously if I peek there, then the object, if he sets up there, can kill me, and I don't want that to happen. I want to stay alive for as long as possible, but now we do have all 4 of them on a one-shot for the 268, and 2 of them on a one-shot for me, which is obviously very helpful. So, gotta drag this piece of shit to relevance somehow. Oh, there we go. I'm spotted. No. Okay, well, that's one of the one-shots down. The E100 is still there. And now it is a 3 versus 2, and they have started capping, which in this case is sort of the correct decision here, because they tried to attack us, but also shout out to that 268, he's doing excellently. So, is anyone sitting here? Nope, and I'm going to try the other side as well. The 268 is not a one-shot. Technically, he can survive a shot from both the 268 and the E100, and he just took out the E100. What a legend. This man is carrying me hardcore. Alright, I'm just picking up the scraps here. So, shout out to you, 268. You're doing very well. And now, here's the IS-7. And that now, I think, confirms that both of them are in the cap circle. Now, what I'm going to do here... Obviously, I'm not going to re-peek, because that would be a bad idea. I'm going to get out of here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back further into a range where the IS-7 shouldn't be able to spot me, like somewhere here. And now he's gone. Okay, but now the IS-7's a one-shot for me as well. And the Object 268 isn't. And the 268 takes out the 268. What an absolute legend, this guy. Holy smokes. And now, I'll take out the IS-7. And there we go. Jesus. That was work. Don't like that. So, as you just saw, that this vehicle takes a lot of skill and a lot of pain to drag any sorts of performance out of it. So don't take this as an advertisement, take this as a warning. And GG 268. Thank you very much for watching. Don't buy the MX-30B. There's the Retrotopia thing, so claim them and get your free stuff. And so, what do you take away from this video? Don't buy the MX-30B, and if you are a solid player and you are looking for a good bundle, this one is it. Thank you very much for watching. See you next one. Goodbye.